Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Boys Gone Fishing. And this weekend we decided to head off to a particular place in Limpopo that we love so much when we want to catch some bass fish. Lots of bass there, not bream, not carp. So it was particularly a trip of bass fishing, and the place is called Arabie Dam. So we barely fish in the dam. It's always outside by the river, by the spillway or the other side when the water spills off. And it's an early morning trip, 220 kilometers to get there. So we have to catch the rising sun, literally, like we're up early in the morning. So the drive consists of one, lots of conversations, and two, the beautiful sights of the farms and the plantations there. You can see some orange trees there all along the way until we get to Arabie Dam in Limpopo. It was the three of us, my buddy Bishop, and of course this week we had another friend of mine. His name is Nelson. So there you see the Bishop there exchanging conversations with Nelson up in the front, and obviously, the cameraman, you have to stick around at the back sometimes to catch some of those pictures. Nelson loves bass fish. He will not fish anything other than bass or bream. He had done a lot of carp fishing before, but he says the taste is not as good as bass fish and bream fish, and I believe him. Once you try bass fish, once you try bream fish, you are never going to go out there and looking for carp, because it's got a different taste altogether, and even the flesh, or shall we say the steak, is not the same. So here we are, and on the road, and after a couple of hours we were ready to fish. And of course today the video is going to be a little bit different. There will be a lot of conversations or talk or chit chatter that we were having while we were on this fishing trip. And of course the body cam was worn by none other than Bishop.
Well, this is us. Let's go to the dam now. The river, not the dam. Right, just go to the river. There's a lot of water this time around. Let's see how it goes today. From the looks of it, it's gonna be a good day. Yeah, the water is proper. It's proper. Catch us some fish, Mr. Joseph.
Yeah. So kunjalo. Soon.
Right, this is the first cast of the day. Here we go. See how it goes. I'm very proper, man. Ido, chakaipa. Andina mira mushi. Nelson. Oh fuck. Shit. Bo. Anyway. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day. Told you. I want to do a Nelson got I lose it. I just say Makapa, oh, Nelson. What the fuck? Yes, sis. Best report, man. Find best one. Yeah. I need to take a picture, my guy. Let's see. Nice one. Let me get a picture. Here.
That was a lucky one, eh? Oh, Nelson almost lost that one back to the river. Almost donated it back, but good thinking and a good catch. He still had it within his hands, and it survived.
You have it. Nelson, but I'm wrong, Kashaman. But that's like that. Let's see. That's a good one. Let me take a picture.
So that was our first catch of the day. Nelson coming into the books 1-0 when it comes to the other guys, but there were a lot of line breakages there, because if you use a different, or if you use a road that's not meant for bus, you might not be successful. I was not using a bus road at all, though I managed to catch a couple. But in the future, I know better to bring a bus road to bus fishing, and you lose a lot of lures, you lose a lot of lines in the process. Before you knew it, Bishop was had fish on the line, and that was his first of the day. And so, because I was not using a bus road, I struggled the very first few, should I say maybe an hour or two, when other guys were reeling in some fish. I was complaining to Bishop a lot about my bus road, and he was optimistic that I'll catch something. And I changed a couple of strategies here and there, and eventually I did get some fish on my rod, and there I was reeling it in.
So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, my neck? Yeah? Patience, my guy. This is a game of patience. Yeah, fine. Good work. That's enough. Lift it up to the picture. You want a proper photo? Yes.
So the day continued with a lot of fishing that was going on. You would basically just choose a place that you want to go and attack the fish from any part of the river. This part is particularly tricky because the weeds that you see around me there are very, very pricky. I brought my son the other time and he didn't enjoy it at all. So this is almost like a man's game, so to speak. You need to be there, and you have to endure sort of acupuncture that you get from this grass the whole entire day. I was not having any luck during the day. Some of the fish broke my line a couple of times. Some went with my lure, and like I said, next time I need to bring my bass rod to bass fishing, because that is the only way you can be successful. And of course, there's also an issue of strategy. But like I always say, fishing is not for the faint of heart. You don't go there with salt in your pocket and you're ready to put some fish on the grill. It is a man's thing. You need to be very patient, and anything can go at any time. Bishop kept reeling them in, the same as Nelson. It was a good day, all in all.
Same waters. Yeah? You got what? Strategy. Any lure, my friend, even the one. Yeah, good eye. Hook here in Abbas. I've been catching them hooks out of Chancewa. I was thinking I do my expensive hooks recently.
Our size.
It's the same size. I can give you I can take this rod there, even away, and still use it, but they are all the same size. They are all the same size. Because basic just bites. Look at the mouth. It just grabs. Imagine Chango Ruma this whole thing. It doesn't really matter. I used to catch Newa, I don't bite. but now ndakushandisa strategy yekuti ndopinza mukati ndichibuda nekuseri because I don't use the weight yepaside and I'm using a weight yepadenga kondaida kuendesa kuri. That's all. I even used my hooks asina kana my weights and still catch. Aripo mama hooks atori mubag mangu ako akatoperewo chatotoraiwa.
So strategies changed. We moved positions here and there, just trying to see what best can suit this river and our fishing style. We had brought we bought a rubber ducky at the back of the car just so we can venture into the waters and trying to reach some of those hard to reach places from outside the river. We used it later on, but it wasn't as successful as the gents had been outside the river. So after a couple of tries in the boat, I didn't go in the boat because it's a two-seater, but they caught two fish, and we decided to come back to this very same place. Bishop was obviously having a lot of fun in this particular spot, just right under the bridge, and every time he seemed to cast, he got something. Either it's a bite or it's a catch, or the worst experience would be getting your line caught with the rocks underneath. But here's him.
My best nazi. Iwe chakaipa. Safaka nyeberwa zako. Naso kwanza mabese mbeso wami. Second cast. Anamira mushi. Cho. Nakadula. Nakadula. What do you say?
It was almost getting to a point of exhausting watching other guys reel in some fish, but like I said, patience is a virtue. Good size fish. That was a good size catch. But still, the story continued. That was me in the background crying out. Another fish had just broken my lures.
It's okay, it happens. Keep going. Keep going, my guy. Eish. Base no jump, base can jump and escape a hook.
So this was us attempting the other side of the river. It's much more open, much more calmer waters. But I think there is a difference as well in the way in which the fish will populate. On this side of the river is a much more visited, much more noisy part of the river. Not noisy in terms of human interference, and there's a lot of people just going up and about the river on this side. The other side is much more remote because of those prickly, pesky grass. There's not a lot of people going up and down on that one. So I think they tend to populate on that other side and not this side. We were not successful at all. I didn't even catch a bite this side. It was just a terrible side. Yeah, so we did see some Chinese carp in the river. It's not the fish that we were after, and we caught one, but I tell you, it's not a species that we would love to play around with.
Chinese carp, guys, plenty in the water there, floating. They are not even scared of anyone.
So in the end, it was a good day. We caught a numerous number of fish, and between Nelson and Bishop, I think it was Nelson who had the highest catch, and I was the least of the fishermen today on that day. But it was a great day, and we'll definitely do it again.
And another one. This is how we roll.